Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the MPC Live, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 6.1, and today I wanted to start kind of just playing around with a little bit of automation. We haven't done any automation yet. I think we got enough bones for at least getting part of a track together. So the first thing I want to do is I'll show you what I usually do here. I'll go to the pencil. We're at 4 bars right now. I'm just going to double the length 2 times. And now we have 16 measures, bars. So we can let this play, but it's just going to keep playing the same thing over and over again. So what I'm going to do, hit mute. We're now in track mute mode. And that's right, we don't want that bass. That one, I could probably delete it. Also, I should probably go back and rename track 9. So I'm just going to rename this to bells, just so I know what the heck this is when I'm looking at the interface, and go back to mute. So in this page, what we can do is take things out and play them however we want. We can even just kind of start someplace. So I'm just kind of thinking like, what's a little bit of an intro, build up into a drop, and then just kind of have like those 16 bars kind of keep going over and over again. So a few things to know. Man, sorry, didn't mean to cough there. We are going to be writing automation to the tracks, and I'll show you how that looks in a minute, but I'm going to do overdub, and I'm going to hit play, and we'll just kind of start letting this go. And I do have timing correct and time division at 1/4 note set, so I'm just going to kind of keep bringing in pieces a little bit here, and we'll drop stuff out. Oops, missed the kick. Anyway, we can fix all this, but the intent here is we've now got kind of like some automation going, and it'll loop back over back to the 16 bars, and we'll have at least something we can kind of turn the overdub on or off, so we get the metronome off. But this will just kind of let us keep looping over and over and have some automation. So I would say, that this is why I was suggesting before splitting out your kicks, snare and hat onto its own track was a really important thing to do, because this makes sure that you can kind of keep varying your different patterns as you'd like while you're doing kind of these build-ups and drops and things. So I'm going to stop it. We did notice that the kick goes off or comes in late. So to fix this, I'm going to hit main, double tap main. Actually, I'm going to double tap main to get into the grid. I got to go to kick. And if I go, this is on firmware 2.11.4. They've kind of changed some of the things for how this works a little bit, but I'm just popping up the menu. I'm going to switch over to track mute, and I'm just going to grab the thing here, and I'm just going to look for where it clearly came in late. Yeah, so it's looking like here. Oops. That's one thing I don't kind of like with the pencil, how it works, but it is what it is. So I think that looks pretty clean. And yeah, so I mean, you can go in and do this for any of the tracks. You can kind of scroll through. You can use both fingers to kind of just get a smaller view. It'll be less accurate for what you're filling in here. And you can see like the hats. Maybe you want those to come in even like a little bit earlier, so I can put the pencil on and get that to, where I want it. You can even do you can kind of do some fast like gating kind of sounds if there's certain tracks you want to do that on. But I'd say just kind of look around, play around with it. There's all kinds of fun automation things that you can do here. Whoops. I'm going to hit the undo for that. I did not mean to do that. It's supposed to be, I thought I was on the magnifying glass for a second. And like here, you can see like the piano doesn't come in very much. it might be good to have like a little bit of a hint of it coming in. Oh man, this 13 is where it goes. So, um, sorry, I keep misremembering how a couple of these things work. So, what I'm looking to do is something like this. Okay, now we're together. It can be just, I find it can be a little frustrating with the touchscreen here because it just sometimes operates a little goofy, but I don't know. I live with it because there's plenty of other good features on the MPC. But anyway, I hope that kind of shows you how, at least from a track automation standpoint, some of the stuff works. We'll do a few more of these. I got a few more things I think are good concepts to show. So anyway, guys, I hope that helps. Keep making music, and peace.